Hey, what is up, guys? Flex Media here, bringing you yet another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, and a couple of things here. I want to start by sincerely apologizing to all of my subscribers, and possibly anyone who's just, stopping by to watch the video. I really try to bring you guys content every single day. However, the last 2 days my uploads have been extremely inconsistent. I actually try to get 2 videos a day if I can, but this can be a particularly tough time of year for my family and I. So I just want to say I'm sorry. I am going to try and continue to upload every single day. And then also Maximus and DBZ Blaze, if you are watching this, I still really want to get together with you guys and collab and have a good time, have some laughs, a good old-fashioned race or some summons or something. We do have a dual Dokkan Fest coming up, so just and I'm sorry to those guys too. I did promise a collab and I was not able to come through, and it's on me. But I am doing my best out here. But anyway, now that that's over, in between all of the chaos that has ensued for us the last couple of days, I was able to squeeze in one no-item run. And it was on one of the more challenging stages, at least one of the more challenging stages for me, when I was trying to beat these last 10 stages originally. Future Saga gave me, God, it was just such a pain in the ass, because these first 2 androids, they hit crazy hard. They don't have too much HP. It's not an overwhelming amount of HP, but mostly they just hit insanely hard. And I noticed it early on. It's just crazy, right? Now, right here we have Fizz Vegito Blue, doing some really nice work for us. So he just greatly raised his attack and defense 2 separate times. So, the only danger we are in right now is if he gets super attacked. And it looks as though we do get lucky, because we definitely would have died. They hit hard enough to where he would have died on a super. And then also keep in mind, so you can see there, we are running a Trunks and Mai leader, friend leader. So we are only getting 130%, and then we are getting a 170%. So it's kind of a little combination, right, of a 130 and a 170 lead. But I really found that having the double Trunks and Mai was really effective here, particularly in this first stage and then in the last stage where we're up against Future Saga enemies. So they get a lot of ki and a 50% chance to dodge when you are up against Future Saga enemies. So obviously that proved to be very effective. So that was the route I decided to go here. I think for sure you could get it done if you have a lot of dupes into your tech trunks. I do not, however. I only pulled the 1 single copy off of a ticket, and that was the only copy I got. That was really the only anything I got from that banner. That was a rough one. The dual Dokkan Fest with 8 units on it have proven to be pretty challenging for me. That one and then the Bardock banner was pretty challenging for me as well. But regardless, so you have Trunks and Mai, and honestly, like, they are, I would say, if you want to do a no-item run on this stage, they are, I would say, damn near a necessity. They also have a high chance to stun on their 18 key super, and a medium chance to stun on their 12 key super. So the only chance we have right now of surviving on this stage, so again, a couple of things have to happen here. So we have to get lucky in this first slot that we do not get super attacked, because Fizz Vegito Blue is the choice here. Even though this Vegeta has type advantage, Fizz Vegito Blue is the choice to put in this first slot. He gets that 40% damage reduction against normals. Again, just the only chance we have, right? The only chance. And we were able to get enough key spheres for Trunks and Mai to be able to get that 18 key super and hopefully get a stun off. And if we're able to get a couple stacks of his super attack here, which do we or not, I forget. It looks as though we get a couple of normals. Yeah, so we still are able to take double digits though. And that actually is a result of having that Int Blue Vegeta on rotation with us. He's lowering attack and defense of extreme class enemies. So obviously, you know, having his attack lowered was really helpful there. And then lowering defense, we're going to be able to do a tiny bit more damage, but really that attack lowering is what's going to be so effective for us. And by some weird thing, we do get the stun there, which obviously, like, again, was essential to our survival on this stage. You have to keep this dude stun locked. He hits so crazy hard. And we don't have a ton of strong defensive units here. Now, we do have Zamasu and Gowasu, who are providing 70% additional defense. We do have we do have Mai, who's got this high chance to stun. Trunks and Mai with their high chance to stun. Zamasu and Gowasu, they seal as well. Like, so we do have a lot of strong units, specifically a lot of strong support units on this team that really provided a good blueprint. But so there's this weird thing that I was talking about earlier, in that this first form Cell is not on the Future Saga. So for some weird reason, he's not on the Future Saga. So that means that LR, Trunks, and Mai do not get that last part of their passive active, where they get ki, a bunch of ki, and then they get a high chance to dodge. So it's just unfortunate, right? Because obviously that makes this stage so much easier if they're able to dodge his attacks. And then if they are getting, so when they get their 18 ki, they get a high chance instead of a medium chance to stun. So for whatever reason, he's not on the Future Saga. It proved to not be too big of a deal here. So one thing I am concerned about is I do have Fizz Vegito Blue here in the first slot. Now, as you noticed probably earlier on in this run, he's still taking 25k on normals, even though he's sealed. And right here he's taking 43k on normals. So I'm really banking on getting quite a few raises of his attack and defense here. Number one, we need to do some good damage to this Cell, because I'd really like to save the Dokkan attack for the last round. So here we go. We get another super attack. Can we get one more, Vegito? We don't end up getting one more, but we get enough defense to where we're taking double digits on normals, which is obviously super helpful. And if we are able to get the stun here again, then we really have nothing to worry about at all. So remember that they have right now a 50% chance to stun when they get that 18 ki super. Which we were able to get pretty lucky with the key spheres. And again, when you're doing no item runs, you have to have some luck, right? I mean, that's just part of it. Now, right here, we have support on rotation for the LR. Are we able to get... It looks like we're not able to get an 18 key super with them. But luckily, we do have Mai. And she, she is good for one thing. She's got a stun. She's obviously providing some nice attack and defense for these guys. But she's got a stun, man. That is like the biggest part of her card, because she's not going to defend inherently well. Even with type advantage, she's not going to defend well. And it looks like Trunks and Mai, even on their 12 key super, did end up getting the stun. So, and then Mai, does she get it twice here? Of course she does. So, and then Int Vegeta is going to finish out this phase for us. So we got an additional super attack from Mai. We did some really good damage with the LR, so we were able to close it out before we get the Dokkan attack. Actually, well before we get the Dokkan attack. It's pretty crazy. So what I've noticed, so when I have Fizz Vegito Blue on a team, he does so much damage that actually a lot of the time we're not able to get the Dokkan attack. I'm actually not in a very good position right now, because we're going to have to wait at the bare minimum 2 turns before we get that, you know, big heal from the Dokkan attack and obviously the big damage. So I still have to stall for like 2 more turns, and I have to get lucky with seals and stuns and dodges. Remember that Gowasu and Zamasu, they have a 50% chance to dodge, and actually mine has 15 dodge in addition to that. I didn't really see the point in giving them anything else, because it's not as though they have a chance to stun. They have a 100% chance to seal. So almost never are you going to be in a situation where you're going to be able to double seal like 2 opponents. You'd have to finish an opponent off with their super attack, and then you'd have to get the additional super and then seal the next opponent. It's just a very rare chance to do that. And look at that. We get the stun again with Trunks and Mai, and we get some good dodges. So obviously, right now, I really have to make sure I'm getting same type orbs, because we really need this big heal. Now, luckily, we have, right now, Goku Black is stunned. That's the most important unit on this stage to stun. Zamasu just does not attack as much as Goku Black does. So making sure that Goku Black was stunned was obviously priority number one here, and I'm trying to get as many same type orbs as I possibly can. Are we able to get the Dokkan attack here? I think we do with the LR. Yes, we do not. So here we go. I have to stall and then hope I get dodges for one more turn. So are we able to stun Zamasu here? We get the stun again with the LR Trunks and Mai. Having the LR Trunks and Mai, I'm telling you, was a necessity to this run. And honestly, having the double Trunks and Mai, their chance to dodge, their chance to stun, I can't reiterate how important it is on this stage to keep your opponents stun locked. Because if you don't, then you just honestly have no chance. So I'm going to go with getting the Dokkan attack with Fizz Vegito Blue here. We're going to have type advantage against Zamasu. Oh, do I go with Trunks and Mai? It looks like I go with Trunks and Mai because they are going to do a little bit more damage. You'll have to forgive me. I was doing this run last night, so I don't really, kind of right before reset when I wasn't able to run Super Battle Road anymore. So it is kind of hard to remember exactly as the events played out. So again, right here, I am hoping, I believe I attacked Goku Black, and I am hoping again that I get the stun with the big 18 key super attack, because I still have to worry about getting attacked here. So it's really, really scary, right? So yeah, we do attack Goku Black. If I get hit one more time, essentially, we are dead. I think maybe we would get hit for like 40k, but then the very next hit, we would definitely die. So we get the stun here. I'm almost certain of it, right? We do get the stun, and we get some really, really nice damage. We get the additional attack. Obviously, very, very helpful to have a rainbowed Trunks and Mai as your friend. Obviously, very helpful. They didn't end up doing too much damage there, but that's okay. Fizz Vegito Blue hopefully will make up for it, because he does have type advantage against Zamasu there. Wow, very, very unlucky. That's the most unlucky you could ever get with Fizz Vegito Blue right there. Only getting one additional normal attack. That is very unfortunate. So now, just when I thought RNG was in my favor, I still have to worry. Luckily, I've got a little more health, so I can cool my jets a little bit. But I still have to worry about getting super attacked by Zamasu here. You know, so it obviously prevents a very, very scary situation. If I get supered, there's no question I'm done. Even though we have a lot of support on rotation, you know, essentially they have another 110% defense here. So that's obviously super helpful. Yeah, we're going to take double digits there. And then a 3.27 million attack stat is quite good. Remember that we're not on a full 170-170. We're on a 170-130 led team. So this is going to be able to finish it out for us. I don't think we get the crit here, but next turn we are able to get the W here. And when you're trying to no item this stage, you absolutely have to have RNG on your side. You absolutely have to get stuns. You have to get dodges. It is just a necessity here. So is Goku Black stunned? He is stunned. So obviously right now I know that I'm going to get the W, but it was still pretty scary. For whatever reason in my brain, I'm like, yeah, I want Fizz Vegito Blue to finish it off. And then I don't believe he's able to finish it off, which is kind of funny. Now, one disadvantage of this team, I obviously love the Future Saga team. It's very, very strong. And Time Travelers, for that matter, is very strong. But Tech Trunks, man, before he transforms, he is essentially, he's UI Goku before he transforms. He's got 100% attack and defense, and that's it. So he's not able to stack his defense. He's not able to stack his attack before he transforms. He actually does stack his attack before he transforms. But anyway, guys, he's not that strong in Super Battle Road, unless he's rainbowed, of course. But that was the video, guys. The no item run is in the books for one of the harder stages of Super Battle Road, the Future Saga. Slap a like if you enjoyed it, and of course, consider subscribing if you are new. I really, really try to give you guys content every single day. I love you guys. Thank you for the support, and I will catch you in the next one. Later.